In the
Once upon a
picturesque
time
little
in a
town of
small
Marceline,
called
Missouri,
Marceline,
a young boy named
there was
Walt
a boy
Disney
named
found joy
Walt
in
Disney
drawing.
who loved to draw. When Walt's teacher asked
Walt
him to
loved
read aloud,
stories and
he
liked
would
to sketch
freeze.
them for his friends.
The letters made
but
no
the letters
sense
on
to
the
him.
page often
Walt struggled
confused
to
and
make sense of the
discouraged him.
jumbled letters on the page. What Walt was
Because reading was so
experiencing
difficult,
dyslexia.
Walt escaped into
Though
his
no one
drawings
knew
and
that name
created
back
quirky
then.
cartoon animals.
They just thought he
Walt
wasn't
Disney, are you
trying
paying
hard enough.
attention? Please
But
read
while
the next
words
page.
confused him, Walt
I
had
don't
an
know. I can't.
extraordinary
I'm trying
talent
to.
for drawing.
That's enough.
Just like many
Tommy, you
children
read
with
instead.
dyslexia today,
You need to try harder,
Walt
Walt.
found his own way to
For
express
Walt,
himself.
letters and words were
His teachers
confusing,
didn't
making reading
understand why
nearly
someone who was
impossible.
clearly bright
The
couldn't
frustration Walt
master
felt
reading.
was overwhelming at
For
times.
Walt,
Why could
letters and
everyone
words
else
were
read so
confusing,
easily when
hard
he
to
struggled
remember,
so
making
much?
reading nearly
Today we
impossible.
recognize this as
frustration
dyslexia.
Walt
But
felt
back
was
then,
overwhelming
people
at
just
times.
thought Walt wasn't trying
Why
hard
could
enough.
everyone else read so
Walt
easily
had a
when he
special
struggled
gift
so
for
much?
drawing. He loved
As-
to draw the animals on his family's farm. His drawings spoke volumes even when words were difficult.
One day I will create pictures that move and talk. Then I can show stories instead of reading them.
As Walt got older, he never stopped drawing. He drew cartoons for his school newspaper. Despite his difficulties with reading and spelling, his art communicated his ideas.
Look, this rabbit has a funny walk and big dreams, just like me.
But how are you going to be an artist if reading is so difficult?
I'll find another way, I always do.
As Walt grew older, he started his own animation studio. He didn't just write stories, he brought them to life through his drawings. It was amazing.
I'll call him Mickey, Mickey Mouse.
But Walt, how are you going to write all the stories for Mickey?
I don't need to write them. I visualize them perfectly in my head. Then I draw them for everyone to see.
In 1928, Walt introduced Mickey Mouse. Mickey quickly became the most popular mouse in the world.
Look at Mickey, he's a riot.
Walt may have struggled with reading, but he was a master storyteller. He told stories through his vivid illustrations. Walt had big ambitions. He wanted to make the first full-length animated movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
But Walt, the script is huge.
Forget the script. Look at how the witch should look when she offers the apple. Like this. Eat the apple, my dear. The witch can be both scary and funny.
Instead of reading scripts, Walt acted out the stories. His dyslexia led him to discover innovative ways to communicate his visions. One day, as he watched his daughters play, Walt's imagination sparked and a grand vision took shape. I dream of a place where families can experience joy together. A magical place. Walt's mind bubbled with ideas and he brought them to life through his sketches. His most ambitious dream was called Disneyland. Explaining Disneyland with words was a challenge, but Walt's drawings spoke volumes. He invented storyboards, visual aids that illustrated his dreams.
Mr. Disney, we need more details than these drawings.
The drawings are the details. Do you feel the joy the castle conveys? That's what matters most.
On July 17, 1955, Walt's dream became a reality. Disneyland opened its gates.
Welcome to Disneyland, a place for everyone. This is where grown-ups can feel like kids again, and where children can dream about all the amazing things they might do someday.
The boy who once struggled to read aloud had created a magical kingdom for millions to enjoy. Walt Disney died in 1966, but his legacy continues to inspire and delight children around the world.
Mommy, did Walt Disney really have as much trouble reading as I do?
Yes, he did. But he found his own special way to tell stories.
Walt once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." His life shows us that challenges like dyslexia don't have to stop you from creating magical worlds. Walt Disney showed that there are many ways to be smart. Some people are good with words. Others, like Walt, are good with pictures and imagination. If you have dyslexia like Walt Disney, remember that you have special gifts too. Maybe you're creative or good at solving problems, or you see things in a way others don't. Walt Disney didn't change the world by reading about it in books, but by imagining how it could be, and then bringing those dreams to life. At Smart and Special Teaching, we believe in making learning resources to help every child to be successful.